So, I've been going through quite a bit lately, a lot on my mind, and most of it is due to business and just the immense pressure I feel on a daily basis. Most of it is probably just internal, but I wonder if you can relate. This is the hardest thing that I'm facing right now. When I'm leading at my workforce, I am trying to lead by serving first. And what that means is simply doing to others as I would have them do to me. And that's Luke 6:31. I try to lead in that regard. I want to have that bond so that way I could continue to show up for my people and lead them in a way that I think is satisfying and it glorifies the Lord. So this is all in my mind. I have a 30-person company I'm trying to lead. I have imposter syndrome for working at this company for only 6 years and trying to step into this CEO role as a 26-year-old, just trying to figure it out. This morning was rough for me. This all stemmed from a dream that I had that woke me up, and I woke up in a sweat this morning at 2 a.m. The dream went like this. I was driving and the roads were crystal clear. I had no hesitation about anything. And just like that, an ocean just came out of nowhere. All I see is just water. And I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop driving. I was going head first into the water. Then the vehicle started flipping on its head. And I tried to break the window. I tried to roll it down and break it. It couldn't budge. And I felt myself like panicking and stressing and being overwhelmed. And I'm like, oh my goodness, is this the end? What am I supposed to do? And then I woke up. I was like, is this not a picture of what I'm going through right now? Because one of the biggest parts of the story is I was driving a bus and my team of 30 people were on that bus, flipped around with me, going headfirst into this ocean, turning on its side and on its head, waiting for the leader, me, to take charge and to figure out how to get out of this or what are the next steps. This is what I'm thinking right now. It's easier if I were to have a startup because I can build it on the foundations that I set than having to go into a legacy 80-year-old business from people that are working there for 2 times longer than I've been even alive and trying to steer the massive ship of breaking the ice in that awkward moment of, hey guys, I'm instilling something called a weekly company meeting. We don't have meeting cadences. I'm having to figure out like how to do that, but also focus on my tasks as a worker as well. I'm not just sitting there figuring out how to lead better. That's not my goal. Is not to simply fidget my thumbs and like, oh, what's the next thing that my employee has to hear? That's not what I'm doing at work. What I'm doing is I need to also work in order to show that I do the work as well. My work ethic is solid, so that way I can lead by example. And what that means is quarterly goals. Are we doing that? Are we hitting them? What actually makes sense to shift and focus on as a team? And why does that matter? And then I need to focus on my individual tasks, admin work that I'm doing for bills and finances. And I need to know, I need to also learn as I'm doing things. I don't know. I just learned about CAC and LTV and all these things. And like I heard someone say, running a business is like chewing on glass and staring into the dark abyss. It's like you have no idea what you're doing, and in the midst of that, like you're feeling all the pain, and you're choosing to, right? You're chewing the glass, you're choosing to, but there's something that is just what Albert Einstein said. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. And that opportunity for me is to grow and to learn. And I love learning. Learning is my number one favorite hobby. But in the midst of all this difficulty, I cast my anxiety on Him, the Lord, because He cares for me. And He says, be still and know that I am God. And I trust that. And I thank the Father for the absolute gem of a wife He's given me, and the leadership my father has instilled in me, and the people around me supporting me and rooting for me and giving me the grace, knowing that I'm trying my absolute hardest. There's so much blessings to be counted from this. But I thought the dichotomy of pain and reward of running a business was worth sharing.